Have to deal with double axe. They're still going to have to deal with a double legend pick, but it's going to be, of course, that Rayman coming out from Wess and Vem that we saw earlier. Going back to Fortress of Lions here. Okay, a very early start to this big damage. That's already 50+ damage put on a SAC very quickly, and Reaper.
Ooh. Wess going real low there, wanted to go for the edge guard. Neutral Sig connects onto 2, so Reaper's going to throw out more.
Dude, he's really going out there.
He wants it. Vem can't find the hit.
Oh my gosh. So that was really smart because he used some of his just like attacks to get over there. So that meant that even though he was very low, he could use his vertical options like his jumps and his recoveries to get up and then side air back over to the wall after that. So it was a lot of in-air movement economy, like using it very smart and in very efficient ways in order to still be a threat and then still get back and survive. The red team, man, they're looking really good here. Yeah, strong start into this game, though.
Red team having that stock advantage. Still got to be nervous for Vem, though, because he's already taken a lot of damage on the second stock. 1v1 opportunity here against SAC, though, and not able to get the setup. Reaper with a side sig behind Wess will put him on the second stock.
Gonna strip the field there. We have double gauntlets for this blue team. Reaper, of course, throwing his spear away, then picking up that set of gauntlets. Wess, after the neutral air, is able to go back down to the main platform, pick up a set of his gauntlets as well. Ooh, the backside ended up making contact with Wess. A little bit of team damage there. SAC and a nice follow-up after it as well.
Oh, man. Vem, I guess, did not expect a follow-up. Oh, the recovery at the top of the map as well. Because Wess had a setup there. He had both of them in the neutral light, and Vem just came in and was like, I'm going to sidelight everybody.
Yep. Wess again searching for a weapon here. There is a spawn. Ended up again hitting the unarmed recovery. Last time it was a neutral air. Nice move in from Vem to dash in, hit the end light, and then get the full double knockout, fully wiping the blue team while also kind of keeping the pressure off of Wess for that moment after he got hit.
All right, everybody on their final stocks. Pretty even looking match so far. Ooh. Wess is real high in this guy. He is getting knocked around. Now the blue team goes for the team combo, but Vem a little too high for that side sig from SAC.
Good little punish on the landing there from Wess with the end light. Oh, the grab! Vem 10 Kilo happy that you can only pick up one person with that attack from SAC. Otherwise, he would have been cooked. 1 for 1.
And
okay, we have Vem 10 Kilo and we have SAC in the 1v1 here. Game 1 of Grand Finals. Gauntlets v Gauntlets. Now Vem swapping over to the axe.
Dash jump dare, but it won't matter as SAC with the recovery gets game number 1.
Nice splitting of the responsibilities there. 437 and 495 damage coming out from the members of the blue team there. So very close on that. And SAC doing a good job of taking damage, too. Almost took 600 damage that game, so averaging almost 200 per stock before he finally fell. Man, here's SAC with that weapon toss. Wess, oh, man,
yeah, he tried.
Dude, he tried to serve him up to Vem. Oh, he almost had it. That neutral air, if that made contact, that could have been huge, because that would have given him, of course, a chase dodge after that, and then Wess probably could have saved him off of that.
Would have been satisfying. But we're going into game number 2. Stripping away the Dulcim. It's just going to be the Rayman and Evil Rayman?
Evil Rayman. Evil Rayman be like, no!
Here we go, game number 2. Wess and Vem did get the W in the winner's final, but right now, like I've been saying, SAC and Reaper have so much momentum.
Yeah, we'll see if Wess and Vem can kind of turn things around here. Maybe clean things up here just a little bit. That down air, Wess actually completely disengages. He's going to, again, put himself on that corner, do the classic Rayman move with the D-Sig. SAC was able to get back. Reaper and SAC were stacked right on top of each other. Double axes here. The D-Sigs are coming out, but none of them are hitting. SAC and Reaper, despite being stacked on each other on those reasonably small sidewalls, were able to get through it and survive.
Yeah, they got past and are still finding hits. Wess fast falling to avoid that down sig. Vem doing a really good job rotating over. And again, Reaper able to get the wall touch with the help of SAC. Okay, goes for the turnaround. Interesting option there. I thought he would have wanted to split the red team a little bit more there, but he eats the side air.
Unfortunately, Vem wasn't able to grab that neutral after the neutral air from Wess. Dude, SAC just ran in there, hit the heavy button, and knew he was going to hit a red team member.
He's like, hey, it's a grab move. It's going to hit one of y'all. Still though, Wess sitting on that first stock, going aggressive. Reaper gonna punish that recovery, hits the down air, stuffs it out, and now we're all on even stocks. I'm surprised Wess didn't recover there.
Yeah.
With Reaper, he just spot dodged right in the face of Wess. I'm surprised Wess didn't recover.
It seemed like he like one eye was on his opponent and one eye was on the weapon spawn, and he was like, "What do I do here? I don't know."
Yep,
and unfortunately,
that
inaction kind of really spelled disaster for him there. They might have been able to get something, or he might have been able to get to the weapon faster and turn that into a stock. But the game's still relatively even. Now about 2 minutes into this one, big side air.
Take down Reaper.
See if they can clean up SAC here. The dodge was burned.
Oh!
Okay.
The power of the juggle, but the power of your axe circle. Gonna launch Vem, but it's gonna be Wess who falls.
Weapon toss goes just below them. Nice down air into the D-light. It wasn't even the grounded version of that down air.
Wess waiting for the teammate. Jumped real high there, and now there's Vem on the respawn.
And he's back in. He was able to grab a weapon very quickly. Both Rayman players stacked kind of one on top of each other. Now split just a little bit, but they are really maintaining that closeness so they can follow up off of each other's gauntlet strings.
All right, weapon swap coming out from Wess. Going for the bigger hits now. Throwing out the neutralize, throwing out the recoveries.
Wow. SAC, now the most damaged in this game in the 1v2, and eats that side air from Vemtankilo, who takes the victory there, tying up this set 1-1.
Dude, that axe neutralite from Wess just gravity canceled, really just held the opponent in place for SAC to come in, or for Vemtankilo to come in and hit that axe side air.
That was almost the overlap, the interruption from Wess. That's probably really what they needed there, rather than Vem's axe actually him getting the hit in the first place. I don't know if they would have gotten the KO, maybe, but the fact that the dodge was already down so he could get that GC sidelight in the recovery.
Yeah, you saw Vem was coming up with that axe recovery, but Wess had the better option there in that situation. Here we go. Game number 3. Fortress Alliance continues, and once again, the double Rayman.
Ooh, good opening from Vem. Wess started it off, and then Vem found like 3 more hits after that. The chase dodge through the turnaround D-light.
Good interrupt.
Dude, these axes, they're putting out so much damage so quickly here for this red team.
The blue team struggling to get around these hitboxes. Side sig as Wess bounces over it, and in Wess, gonna get that turnaround side air. First stock goes in favor of the red team.
Blue team was completely split in that moment. SAC could lose his stock here very quickly. They'd rather put like 50 to 60 damage on a Reaper in the span of 3 seconds than try and finish off this stock of SAC. They know they can eventually get that later.
What a reaction from Wess there to spot dodge in the face of SAC, and SAC whiffs that downlight. Neutralite comes out from SAC. Wess unarmed, still putting out damage.
Nice from SAC, getting the sliding D-light off the stage unarmed and still getting the KO and getting the full double KO right after that. Like, SAC's survivability so far has been great this game. He's already found 2 KOs as well, but Reaper, he is in very much danger of losing the second stock.
Yeah, gotta be careful. Almost sent off screen with that neutralite. That downlight from Vem gonna finish off one, and Wess sees the opportunity, hits the down air. Vem
Nice.
with the coverage, and that will be a KO.
See what they can do to SAC while Reaper is respawning. He's just going to go to that soft platform, try to play the vertical game, because vertical combos are very difficult compared to just like the standard sandwich.
A little bit of target swapping coming out from Vem. Oh, Wess got launched in the blender, but he ended up getting out of that one.
Yeah, Reaper,
Weapon toss.
Reaper ended up hitting the spear recovery, and that probably worked out best for the red team, even with that ground pound. Like, Vim's not too damaged whatsoever, so it's not going to send him flying, not going to send him off screen. And now SAC is in the 1v2.
Not able to get the follow-up there. Just down air. Not looking for any clear-cut team combos. They're just going for damage. What?
All the way up there, the GCD SIG, and now the red team is up 2-1. They need one more victory to become your summer doubles champions for South America.
That's... I'm a little flabbergasted at the GC down SIG. It worked really well because it wasn't straight up and down. Like, it has a bit of a horizontal angle to it, so it ended up launching past the stage, but like I think most sane people would have gone like, oh, neutral light, oh, gravity cancel down light, like something that launches a little bit to a closer KO box.
You don't go for the down option when you're up there.
When you're that high, you don't go for the down option, but clearly Wes had it prepared.
Or if you're looking for the down option, you'll throw out like a ground pound. So you have like those active frames there kind of spinning around. You don't have to be quite as precise with it. But we're getting into potentially the final game of this tournament for South America here at the Summer Doubles Championship.
It's going to be Apocalypse for game number 4. Once again, sticking with the character picks. Wes looking to pick up a weapon, was struggling for a moment there. Comes over, gets the down air. Vem doesn't have enough movement. Vem's going to fall.
That's a very tough start for this red team. And Wes is down there as well. Wes is going to fall too.
Vem, get out. Okay, the neutral air at the top of the map, waiting for Wes to respawn, floats back down. Okay, not the end of the world, but definitely not a great start to the world for sure.
If you were looking at finishing this with a game 4, you better put the gas pedal all the way to the floor.
Yeah, you need a very fast car in this moment right now. SAC on the right side.
Where's Tracy Chapman when you need her?
Who?
She did fast car.
Oh, okay. Side sig gonna miss from Reaper.
Ooh.
Down sig
all right,
from
all
Wes,
of a sudden,
though.
Game state changing here a little bit. Wes is very damaged, so they could take away the stock, and all of a sudden it's 4 stocks to 3, which is a much larger gap than what we have now. Nice instant neutral air from Vim as kind of Reaper spawned back in there right as his iframes went away. He was kind of running away, and all of a sudden those iframes were gone.
Oh. Wes, remember the neutral light ended up falling off stage?
I was really worried they were going to get more on SAC there. I mean, they're keeping the pressure up, but at least it didn't extend into a much longer 2v1 combo.
They're doing a really, really good job of chipping away at the lead that the blue team had built for themselves. Recovery's still not quite enough.
And they're spreading it out evenly, too. They're like, oh, SAC, you're in front of me. Here's 2 for you. All of a sudden, Reaper's here. Here's 2 for you, brother. Oh, my gosh. Huge save. Needed that in that moment. Even that recovery from Reaper off the soft platform wasn't enough to KO. All right. Vim 10 kilo now on final stock.
Okay, worth it. Reaper has enough movement. Once again, blue team has that lead, but it's definitely been minimized.
We're either headed to a game 5 or a gold medal for Wes and Vim 10 kilo, and we have a very even final stocks apiece game here, Duke.
Vim in the yellow, just a little bit more damage than anybody else. Everybody's got a weapon. Sidelight comes in. Oh, SAC coming down, wanted that fastball down air.
Oh,
the wake up.
Oh, dude, they're trying so hard. Both of them, all of them. Really, SAC was there too, so 3 of them.
Ensig on the follow-up. Them taking a lot of damage. Sidelight recovery. Yup. Reaper!
Dude. Wes went for the neutral air. It doesn't have enough variable force to send up the top. The D-Sig! Dude, everybody's so red. The recovery's still not enough on the top.
Oh my gosh. SAC unarmed. Same with Vem, but SAC's got the stage control.
Oh,
down like ground pound. Can they get the 1v2 combo that they need? There's the setup. There's the KO. We're going to game 5.
Reaper and SAC coming through big time in the end there, especially Reaper putting out 527 damage compared to SAC's 328.
You know it's summertime because that big time rush coming out from the blue team to give them a game 5. Now they're playing for the reset.
Dude. It's so brutal because think about how that game started, dude. That was Wes and Vim's game 100%. If they didn't throw away both of their stocks so early on, that's so tough. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Game 5, they're like, yeah, let's, you know what? Let's press the Suzaku Castle button.
They want to scrap. They want to get in, tight knit, use the hitboxes, use those signatures.
Signature usage has definitely been more successful from the blue team, mostly Reaper, but SAC as well.
Oh, man. Reaper already getting put off screen with that axe recovery. Okay, side air. Wes, target swapping, launches both towards Reaper, but Reaper not able to find a hit. Did get the wall touch, but them going to make sure that it's a trade 1-for-1.
And SAC is not going to push too hard off stage. He's like, okay, we each got one. I see where you are. You see where I am. Let's just kind of stay away from each other, all right? We can just rest for this moment. You stay on your side of the room. I stay on mine.
Fist bumps abound, but It is SAC who takes down Vem's first stock. SAC still holding on to the lead for the team. Ooh, not for long.
Both of them are figuring out, like, all right, who wants to go forward and do desig?
You're down sig? Am I down sig?
Mine's quick. Yours lingers a little bit longer. So whose turn is it?
Okay, Nair. But Wess already put SAC into a hit stun.
Now, red team's just a little bit in the lead here. I feel like we've been hearing a lot of whiffs until that neutral light. All of a sudden, blue team, both of them are over on the left side. That's one stock.
Nice.
Oh,
That's not helpful. That's even worse. Reaper is the only one sitting on the second stock. Wess and Vem kind of taking themselves out in that moment. But
yeah, I think they were just like basically done anyway. So it's like any hit that you can get, we're already done. So maybe we'll get a lucky hit and you can get something off of that. I think it started with like that GCD light that didn't hit. Could have saved, I can't remember who did it, whether it was Wess or Vim that did it, but if it was just a little bit, I believe, later, then it would have hit and sent the other red team member like back towards the stage, and I think none of that would have ended up happening.
well, here we are. Final stocks. Game number 5. SAC in the red. This is the determiner as SAC gets taken out on the left side. It's all left to Reaper. Can he get the reset? Oh, didn't read right. That's a burn dodge as well.
Wow, they weren't able to
Easy
punish the
punish.
landing, but they got him now. A little bit slow on that neutral signature coming out from them after Wess served him up. Going for the juggle game with these Axe neutral airs, trying to punish the landing with the N light, then the anti-air of the D light. He's getting sent off screen. It's one more, and he's got to be done.
It's adding up. The down light's connecting. There's a neutral light, and Reaper can't punish. Wess and Vem Tenkilo are going to be your summer doubles champions for South America.
Adding yet another gold medal to their trophy case here in South America. They won spring doubles like you mentioned earlier, and now they won the first event of the summer circuit here at the Summer Doubles Championship. We're just waiting for that.